Attention, attention. IPOB, one family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Justice is coming. Justice is Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. This is live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, live and direct on live streaming app, Enter Biafra live streaming app, live and direct on YouTube. And those watching from Facebook, you are also watching live and direct. Unfortunately, as you all know, we are boycotting broadcasting on Facebook. Some people say we are not broadcasting on Facebook because of money. That is arrant nonsense. We are boycotting Facebook because of the suppression of Facebook. For those of you who do not understand what Facebook has done globally, I want you to go and search a document called Facebook Papers. Facebook Papers is going to open your eye to understand the impunity Facebook has done globally. Facebook has done a lot of damages, including aiding tyrannic government, including aiding terrorism, including promoting those government and officials that abuse human rights. Those documents are available online. You can just Google it. Google Facebook document so that you can read more about the Facebook impunity. So when we are shouting about Facebook, some of you think that there is something else. There is nothing else, only that Biafra are always ahead of anything. And we're shouting and making sure that you understand the very important thing to have our own social media network. That social media network is ready, like you all know, and our leader, nnamdi Kanu, is going to launch it. On this note, those of you watching from Facebook, I have to say I'm sorry. I know that if I leave it for the next 10 minutes, we're going to have thousands of people here. But we are trying to let you understand that we have our own independent broadcasting app called Enter Biafra. At the same time, we are broadcasting on Enter Biafra Channel 1. We are broadcasting on YouTube and other social media platforms. So, and those platforms that we are broadcasting to, including our own independent live streaming app. You can, for those of you who have not downloaded it, you wait until it appears on App Store and Play Store before you can download it. For those who have already downloaded it, thousands of people have actually downloaded the app. You can be enjoying the app and enjoying this particular broadcast on that live streaming app. And then those who are always telling you to broadcast on Facebook, let me also tell you that Facebook is not owned by a Biafran. Facebook is not owned by you. Facebook is owned by somebody who don't actually want to support our struggle for independence. So in as much as we want to use Facebook also to reach as many audience outside Biafra community as possible, we have to realize that it is somebody else that owns Facebook. You cannot be supporting the franchise of an outsider, and you want to attack the one that Biafra people are building to make sure that this Biafra struggle are taken to a different level. So it is quite unreasonable for some people not to go and listen to our broadcast on those our own individual and private live streaming apps, and you want to go and watch it on Facebook, while you can actually download our app and watch it from there. So on this note, those of you watching from Facebook, as always, we are going to tell you that we are sorry. We are going to switch to the people watching from the Enter Biafra Channel 1, YouTube, and other app store. Thank you very much for those of you from Facebook. You can switch to other side. Thank you very much. And those of you who are unable to watch through our app, you can also watch us on YouTube. We are live and direct. Thank you very much, and see you there. All right, all of you that are already here, thank you for watching this evening. I know that we are coming late these days. It is because of the engagement. It is because of how, sometimes we can't just help it. The time is very, very difficult to have a steady broadcast like 7 p.m. Biafra time and all that. It is not that easy. So welcome to this program. You are watching live and direct on this day, the 28th day of October 2021. And what we have come here to do today is to expose the invasion, the DSS invasion of Sunday Igboho's house. Those that are involved, how the native doctors invaded there, and some of the things that you need to know. And I'm going to also inform Oduduwa people the impending danger from the jailbreak, the impending danger and what is going on as I speak in Oduduwa land, in the forest. In the forest, as I am talking to you now, there are assembled, they have assembled, I don't know whether I will call them ISWAP, I don't know whether I will call them Boko Haram, but they are all the same. They have assembled about over 800 terrorists. 800 terrorists has been assembled in Oduduwa forest. And one thing, the reason why I have come to make this broadcast today is that I want to ask the Obas, I want to ask the Oni of Ife. He is the only one I'm going to mention today. I'm going to ask him, I'm going to ask the three native doctors that were consulted before the invasion of Sunday Igboho's house. I just want to ask them. And then also, I want to ask the DSS woman that was leading that invasion of Sunday Igboho's house. I want to ask that woman, do you have anything how to manage and arrest or kill those terrorists that are now in Yoruba forest that have been assembled just within 1 week? They are up to 800. They are up to 800 waiting for for an order to come for the show to begin. And I don't need to tell you which of the forests they are, because you as a DSS agent, you as a DSS woman who invaded Sunday Igboho's house, using the power the native doctor, whatever they give to you, and pointing fingers as those, mentioning the name of those to be taken from Sunday Igboho's house. Are you also using the same magic, or the same juju, or the same supernatural power, or whatever you can call it? Are you going to use it on the terrorists numbering 800 that just arrived in Nigeria and they are now in Yoruba forest? And don't tell me that you are not aware of it, because I know that all of you are aware of it. Before, yes, some people are asking the woman. Yes, I want to ask this woman. I am asking this woman, and probably she's watching me. I'm asking this woman, what exactly was or is your gain after fighting, being used, thinking you are working for Nigeria to fight only man so far that have risen up against the impunity and the Fulanization of Nigeria, especially the freedom, emancipation, and self-determination of Oduduwa people? I want to ask the Obas that were involved in consulting that native doctor, what is your gain? Those Obas that were involved that know very well that they are going to attack Sunday Igboho's house, and they allowed it to happen. Today, what have you gained? Have you changed the fact that as I'm talking to you right now, you are surrendered? Have you changed the fact that as I am talking to you now, you are surrendered, completely surrendered? For those who hail from Osun State, I was told that Oni of Ile-Ife is from Osun State. Osun State. The forest in Osun State, as I'm talking to you now, have not less than 500 armed men. 500. And Oni of Ile-Ife, if he is not aware of this, those of you who may know him, send this video. Send this video to him. Thank you very much, Walter King. They have been surrounded, not surrendered by them. We're surrounded. If you know the Oni of Ile-Ife, send this particular video to him. Tell him that since the time of the invaded Sunday Igboho's house, have anything changed? Have Fulani changed the approach on Yoruba people? Have they been able to tell you that Tinubu is coming? Have they assured you that Tinubu is coming? And if Tinubu is coming, how are you sure that there's going to be 2023? What I have to do this evening is to bring to you some information that will open your mind. Yesterday, for those of you who watched our program yesterday, and if you did not watch yesterday's program, I urge you to do that. I urge you to do that because what I'm doing today is a continuation of yesterday's program where I have shown you how Malami was struggling to indict Sunday Igboho. The Yoruba forest between last week and yesterday has witnessed an upsurge of the presence of terrorists. I don't know whether they are ISIS, whether they are ISWAP, but they are up to 800 in one forest. What are they doing there? What are they doing there? And in case the Amateur Corps is not aware of it, I wonder what they are doing then. In case Oni is not briefed about the security threat that they are surrounded in Yoruba land, what are they doing then? How does conniving with the DSS to attack Sunday Igboho change this situation? It didn't change it at all. It didn't change it at all. So I'm going to give you a very good, the story of how they invaded Sunday Igboho's house, so that those who were involved in that particular attack will understand. But first of all, before I go into explaining this thing to you, I want to lay a very good background. I want to lay a background. The background I want to lay today is that as you are watching this broadcast, I want you to have one thing in mind. The thing I want you to have in your mind is that there is no section of the Constitution of Nigeria that empowered any security agent to kill anybody extrajudicially or extrajudicially. There is no section of the Constitution of Nigeria that empower police to kill anybody, that empower DSS to kill anybody, that empower a custom to kill anybody, that empower the NDLEA to kill anybody. We also know that there is the law of self-defense. But you cannot go to people's house, open fire, when the people respond, if there is anything like that, you kill the person and you target self-defense. It is no longer self-defense. It is no longer self-defense when you provoke, if there is a provocation coming from a security agent and the fire at the residence of a citizen, and the citizen, in response, fired back, automatically, if the security agent ended up killing somebody in that compound, you can't defend yourself with the law of self-defense. That is a simple logic. You can't. You can't come out to say, oh, I was defending myself. We went to operation and people opened fire and I defended myself. And in the course of self-defense, I shot one of them and the person died. No. You can't. There is no law anywhere, not only in Nigeria, that gives you the right as a security agent to open fire on Nigerians and kill them. Whether the bullet touched the person or not, you don't have no right to do that. So what you have to do is that if you are giving the arrest search warrant or arrest warrant to invade people's privacy and the private and compound, you go there, present your warrant, tell the people to come out, and there is no way you can go to people's house and they will start shooting at you. So what you need to do is when you go there, you present yourself, they will ask you who gave you the right to come here. You say that the state authority or the court gave you order to come here, I have come to arrest you, and that's it. But when you are going in the midnight, ungodly hour of the night, your motive is already suspicious. Your motive is not to go there to carry out according to law or what the court, if you have got or if you've got order from the court, you are not going there. Your intention is not genuine. So invading people's privacy at the ungodly hour of the night, you are already your intention is not genuine. And when you go there and open fire and start shooting people that you see, you must be held responsible for it. But that is not the case of Nigeria. So this evening, I have come to explain to you, give you the true story of what transpired in Sunday Igboho's house. And at the same time, ask those who were involved, conniving with these Fulani people to sell Sunday Igboho, whether it has changed anything today. It did not stop 800 terrorists from coming to Yoruba land. And as I'm talking to you now, you are being surrounded by over 800 terrorists in your forest. And they are going to be attacking you little by little. And there is nothing you can do about it. And any day you talk, Gumi will come and defend them. So I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to do. And because I want to give background of this particular broadcast today, and then we forge ahead. One moment. And please, if the volume is not coming out, please call my attention.
Of that place, yes, that says you should use maximum force to kill an individual in that process.
What happened in this scenario is when you are attacked, it is self-defense.
You gave me we are talking about SEMA.
No.
SEMA gave you.
Number one,
are you working with the law or you are working based on your own law?
My lord, what I said is this: obstruction of duty. For obstructing the officers from carrying out their traditional responsibility.
Let me just round up so that another person can take over.
No, let me answer that, sir.
I know already.
No. I say that obstruction of duty for
Okay,
those people
number
to have
four.
obstructed
Don't
them
worry.
in
We know
performance
that. We
of
know
their
that
duty.
already, sir. Don't
It's
worry.
against the law.
You are my brother. Number 4, you said about items that were destroyed. Were they post-killing or pre-killing? Before you kill the person or after you have killed somebody? Because I know what we call, when people come, when there's anger and there's reprisal effect. Is it reprisal or post before you kill the persons? What happened? That's your number 4. You say offices were destroyed, vehicles were destroyed. Is it after the killing or before the killing? Have you ever heard of reprisal effect before? Why did you call the army?
It was because the army were called in to assist them.
Because it was already above you.
Of course.
And you don't expect the people to react. Syrians. And I'm very, very angry that people are even coming here. I was expecting you to come and see how do we handle this. But you are coming with a lawyer who says that they need certificate of, what do you call it, the death certificate, and all this. It's unacceptable. The law does not empower you to kill anybody. Find the person the 500. Now, bring the people. We'll pay you the 500.
The law does not empower you to kill anybody. The law does not empower you to kill anybody. The law does not empower you to kill anybody. Now, this honorable person was trying to extract that information. Was it that it was after they kill? Because they will always kill. They will always kill. Just like what happened in Izombe. What happened in Izombe? They will go there and kill. And then when there is a reprisal attack, they will go and burn down the entire village. Nobody gave right to any police, to any military officer to kill anybody. It is against the law. But that is the case of Nigeria. Because Fulani is, synonymous to terrorism. They want to use fear. They want to use terror to attack anybody, you just come across them, you are dead. That is the only language. Gun and bullet. Gun and bullet. And let me tell you, it is not like they don't know that they don't have the right to kill. But because the people that are going to hold them responsible are the Fulanis, who are supposed to hold them responsible. They are Fulanis and they are enjoying the killing. Because the killing is always happening either in Middle Belt or in the southern Nigeria, where they are looking at Fulanization and the total conquest. The same thing happened to Sunday Igboho. They killed 2 people in his house. Now, nobody is even talking about the 2 people they killed in Sunday Igboho's house. First of all, they lied. They said that there was an exchange of gunfire. There is an exchange of gunfire. And they got 2 people down in Sunday Igboho's house. It's a lie. And I'm going to prove to you how that lie come to play. I'm going to prove it to you this evening. That everything they said about Sunday Igboho's invasion is completely lie. Somebody is asking, are you fighting against Simon Ekpa? Are you fighting against issues in Nigeria, or you are fighting for Biafra? You Igbos should stop using predicament of Nigeria to fight your Biafra. If we don't use the predicament of Nigeria to fight for Biafra, what else are we going to use to fight for Biafra? Why should we be fighting for Biafra if there is no predicament in Nigeria? Does that make sense? These are the people that will hide under anonymous and be commenting rubbish. You can imagine his name, Dog Heart. Dog Heart is asking me that I should stop using the predicament of Nigeria to fight Biafra. If I don't use the predicament of Nigeria to fight Biafra, what else am I going to use to fight Biafra, for Biafra? Is it not because of the diversity, the evil and the dangerous diversity in Nigeria that give birth to this predicament? which in the other way, after the predicament has been given birth to from this diversity, we are going to use that predicament to fight for Biafra, among other things. So what else am I going to? If there is no predicament in Nigeria, why should I be fighting for Biafra? Huh? Does that make sense? You see, this is the average mentality of a Fulani, a Fulani Janjaweed infested Nigerians. When you see them walking, you think that they are human beings. You think that all their brains are eaten up. Their brain all have been hypnotized by Fulani. Nobody knows how their juju works, but I am just asking this person who made this comment, what else should I use to fight for Biafra if it is not because of predicament coming out from Nigeria? And he's here telling me we should stop using the predicament of Nigeria to fight for Biafra. I don't understand though. If there is no predicament in Nigeria, why should we fight for Biafra? And what is giving birth to this predicament? Is it not the dangerous diversity? So after this receive sense, there is no way you can talk about Nigeria, you make sense. You can never make sense. You can never make sense. If I don't use your predicament, why should I be, if there is no predicament, why should I be fighting for Biafra? Eh? If there is no killing in Nigeria, why should I be fighting for Biafra? The killing is part of the predicament. No, you can imagine. He will be dancing now and one of the reason of these people is that when they want to make this stupid comment, they don't come with their real name. Their neighbors don't know them. Their girlfriends don't know them. Because are you going to tell me that Dog Heart is a human being? Is a Nigerian name? Nobody know him. That's why he can come on social media to constitute nuisance. When you go to his page now, he has nothing to show. Look at the picture. Cover his face and wear glass. Come here to say, stop using Nigeria predicament to fight for Biafra. I don't know what else we are going to use to fight for Biafra, if not because of the Nigeria predicament, which is very bad, very dangerous predicament too. The predicament is not just ordinary predicament, very bad and very dangerous predicament. And we want to go out of Nigeria so that we will not be part of this receiving end of this predicament. And the person is saying, stop using the predicament of Nigeria to fight for Biafra. I don't understand. Oh my God. So, as I was saying, why I'm trying to bring this video is that for you to understand that you can't kill anybody. You can't go to Sunday Igboho's house and kill 2 people. And at the same time, you are making, you want to make a point. It is against the law. Why is nobody talking about the people killed in Sunday Igboho's house today? Why? Because Nigeria is a failed nation. Nigeria is completely a failed nation. And the failing of Nigeria is the predicament we are trying to go away from. Nigeria is a failed nation. Now, I want you to watch.
Very 500 that you're talking about. It's a sad narrative. And I think people in uniform and guns should be careful. Look at the street all over. The country has been charged since yesterday. NSAS. Then custom SARS will soon come. God bless all of you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Custom SARS will soon come.
Of that place that says you should use maximum force to kill an individual in that process.
What happened in this scenario is when you are attacked.
Look at
it is self-defense.
We are talking about
self-defense. Self-defense when you open fire when you are the first person to open fire. And the people, you kill somebody, and then the people now have a reprisal attack, and then you call it self-defense. How does that amount to self-defense?
No.
Gave you.
Number one,
are you working with the law, or you are working based on your own law?
My lord, what I said is this: obstruction of duty for obstructing the officers of carrying out their traditional.
Let me just round up so that another person can take over.
No, let me answer that, sir.
I know already.
No. I say that obstruction of duty for those people who are obstructed.
Don't worry. We know that already, sir. You are my brother. Number 4, you said about items that were destroyed. When they post-killing or pre-killing, before you kill the person or after you have killed somebody. Because I know what we call, when people come, when there's anger, and there's reprisal effect. Is it reprisal or post before you kill the person? What happened? That's your item number 4. You said offices were destroyed, vehicles were destroyed. Is it after the killing or before the killing? Have you ever heard of reprisal effect before? Why did he call it army?
No, he don't understand the reprisal effect.
It was because the army were called in to assist them.
Because it was already above you.
Yes.
Of course, you have killed somebody and you don't expect the people to react. We are all Nigerians. And I'm very, very angry that people are even coming here. I was expecting you to come and see how do we handle this. But you are coming with a lawyer who says that they need certificate of, what do you call it, the death certificate.
They are coming to defend the extrajudicial killing of Nigerians, and they are coming with lawyer. They are coming to defend why they are killing Nigerians. They will come with lawyer. Lawyer will come there. Let us go there. We are going to prove them that you have right to kill Nigerians. Where in the law does it empower the DSS to go to Barrister Ejiofor to kill and burn his personal aide inside car? Nobody is talking about that. Nobody is talking about that. That is why you need to wake up and make sure that ESN don't lack money. ESN don't lack fund. Very, very important. Because all this nonsense got to stop. That is why we need to arm our security men in the forest to guide and protect our land. Because all this nonsense got to stop. That is why I am calling on you now that you need to wake up to make sure that you arm our ESN who are in the bushes. Because it is no longer business as usual. That is why you need to support ESN. Because they are not going to stop. That you see this one questioning them now. Tomorrow now, he will be out of this committee. Because they are going to report to the power that be, that this man grounded us. The man was questioning us, he was intimidating us and all that. Before you know it, they will remove him from the committee. Because he was saying the truth. There is no law. He was even asking the custom officer, which of the law are you operating? Which law tells you to kill people? Because he knows the truth. He told the custom officer, you have killed somebody in that place. You first kill somebody in that place. And when the people have reprisal attack, if they overwhelm you, you invited the military. He couldn't answer that. But that was actually what happened. The same thing happened to Sunday Igboho's house. The Sunday Igboho's house is that it is not even the same thing. The Sunday Igboho's house is that they did not even come under attack. They did not even come under attack. It was a complete mass murder. I don't know whether I would call it mass, but at least 2 persons were killed. Extrajudicial killing. 2 persons were gunned down in Sunday Igboho's house. Cold-bloodedly. And nobody is talking about it. Everybody is talking about Sunday Igboho is there. This one is there. Nobody is talking about the fact that the Nigeria DSS committed heinous crime in Sunday Igboho's house. When are they going to be charged for that? When are they going to face the law? Or has the people who committed this crime been exonerated? We need to know. Because what the Nigeria DSS did was to come and give a press statement claiming that when they went to Sunday Igboho's house, they came under heavy attack, which is a lie. And then on the process, they gunned down 2 persons and they arrested others. How can you be under attack and you gunned down 2 persons and arrested others? And at the same time, you claim that some of them are using pump action, that 3 of the gunmen in Sunday Igboho's house were using pump action. And then you are giving account of the weapons recovered from Sunday Igboho's house. There are 7 AK-47. What sense does it make for you to have 7 AK-47 in Sunday Igboho's house, and you have 6 men, or you have 7 men or 6 men, fighting in gun battle with the DSS, and 3 of these 6 men were using pump action. What sense does it make? Why would you use pump action when you have AK-47 there, right there beside you? Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Because when they want to cook all this story, they are always making mistake. There is no rationale that Sunday Igboho will have 7 AK-47 well loaded in his house, and somebody will choose to use pump action. I want to ask you people a question. Is it possible? Is it possible that when Sunday Igboho's house was invaded, they claimed that they come under heavy attack, and then at the end of the day, they killed 2 people in Sunday Igboho's house, and then they recovered 7 AK-47 on that account? They claimed that 3 people were shooting 3 pump action. How did they know that those who were shooting were using pump action to shoot them, the 3 of them? We understand that maybe when they were arresting the people, they say, "Oh, I used the pump action to shoot you. Oh, this one come. I was the one using." That is in a crime scene, in this kind of situation, in this kind of scenario. There is no way. In fact, there is no way you can take that person with the gun. It is not possible. It is not possible. So the person is presumed to run away or run to hide somewhere and hide the gun. And you cannot say that. Of course, there can be some the shell of the pump action and all that if they use it. But what is the sense? What is the rationale behind that you have AK-47 and you decide to use pump action? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. When you hear the gunshot of the DSS and the sound of the gun of DSS, you would rather go and pick a pump action. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So it is a lie. Everything you see being displayed on the screen that they recovered from Sunday Igboho was completely lie. And it is time for Yoruba people and Oduduwa people to understand that it is things that they presented on television were all fabricated and false. Just the same thing they are doing to Biafra people. Give them something and give them a bad name. The same thing they did to Ikonso. Ikonso was killed. Well, not by gun. Not by gun. Ikonso was killed, strangled, killed, not by gun. They strangled him, they injected injected poisonous this into him, and he died. They could not kill him by gun. And they come to say it was during gun battle. Where is the gun battle? Where? Where is the gun battle? I have made comment on that Ikonso's murder. It was not possible the way they narrated Ikonso. Ikonso was strangled, injected, and he died. But they came to say they came under heavy attack. Every time they came under heavy attack, it is only in southern Nigeria that the Nigerian security agents will come under heavy attack and they will have result. It is only in the southern Nigeria. What does that tell you? That's where they have power. When they go to Boko Haram, when they go to northeast to Boko Haram, they are always coming under heavy attack. We have not seen result. We have not seen the military displaying Boko Haram. That they went there and they came under attack. And so they neutralized them and they killed Boko Haram members. We have not seen anything like that. Boko Haram is always coming to the military base in Borno. And they will come there. They will have a few days in that army barrack. They will kill every army there and they will go away. We have not seen Nigeria Army. We have not seen Nigeria DSS. We have not seen Nigeria Police. We have not seen all this joint task force coming to tell us that they came and they came under attack and they now overpowered them with superior power, firepower, and they killed Boko Haram, and here are their bodies. My people, I want you to think deeply in what I'm saying, about what I'm saying. Think very deep what I'm saying. Have you ever come across anything like that? You cannot. Only in the south, they will invade Sunday Igboho house. Only in the south, they will come under heavy attack. Only in the south, they are going to kill and display the body of the people who they claim come under. We are attacking them with AK-47. Citizen AY, welcome to this program. I can see you. And I hope Koiki Media, Koiki is watching as well. Koiki also, if you are watching, welcome to the program. So, what I'm trying to tell you now is that there is no way that Nigeria will just keep quiet and allow these people to go away with this crime. They have committed in Barrister Ejiofor's house almost 3 times or twice. They have committed in Sunday Igboho's house. They have committed in nnamdi Kanu's house. They have committed in so many places in southern Nigeria. And they're already always going away with it because they will come with the narrative that somebody, they started with the open fire on them and we're fighting. And with this time, we begin to give forensic analysis on this whole scam and lies, blackmail that the Nigeria security agents are known for. I want you to listen to this man.
It's unacceptable. The law does not empower you to kill anybody. Find the person the 500. Now, bring the people who will pay you 500. The family will pay you 500 that you are talking about. It's a sad narrative. And I think people in uniform and guns should be careful. Look at the streets all over. The country has been charged since yesterday. NSAS. Then customs SARS will soon come. God bless all of you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There are some discrepancies I've seen. Did you do any report to your superior? Okay, if you do, no, yeah, I have my report. You did the report to him? Because what he told us is quite different from what you are telling us. You are giving us a new ground from what he told us. That means your report didn't get to him before coming here.
I don't give you no, I give you the summary. I'm not give you the summary.
Okay, that's because the report. What
can you give me that report? Let me have a copy.
Then 2. Carefully, you use the word defend ourselves 3 times.
Sorry.
Ali, no, you are my friend.
There is no friend in this. There is no
you
friend.
You mentioned the word defend ourselves 3 times in the course of your presentation.
Yes, sir.
And since you are the person on ground and you defend yourself, what is the mode of defense you apply to defend yourself?
The mode of defense is that you fire in the head to dispatch the mob.
Can you imagine?
I've answered that. I said yes. We fire in the air. I said we fire in the air.
Fire in the air.
Okay. Thank you.
That I don't know. Just later.
Did it happen along the road or in your office?
The mob were too many. Almost.
No, is it along the road or in your office? Because you said, initially your boss said the vehicle was coming and they blocked them.
Yeah,
now you said you took the vehicle to your office and they came to your office. When did it happen? Because 2 of you are telling us 2 various things. So let's take one.
Because I
told you before, sir, that hearsay is inadmissible. Your staff, your officer has just denied you that what you said is not correct.
No, I never denied you. No, I never denied you.
He just said that we should ask, meaning that what the hearsay did not work. And I was happy him to tell him the other time that hearsay is inadmissible.
No, sir.
So,
Mr. Chairman,
should we take your own or we should take his own?
Mr. Chairman,
we should take both.
Okay. You can imagine.
The same thing cannot happen.
They should take both stories who are conflicting, against each other. They say, take both stories. Can you imagine? This is how these people are lying. Custom are lying, Nigeria DSS lying, army lying, police lying, immigration lying, every security agencies, including paramilitary, every person, they are all liars. How can somebody appear in a public hearing like this, and lie? The superior officer gave a different testimony. He give a different testimony, and they are telling him right there in front of the world that this testimony you are giving is different from the one that your superior gave. You know what the man said? He said, take the 2 stories in one issue, in one case, in one story, in one scenario. 2 different stories. And the man is sitting there telling the panel to take both stories. Now, how does that, from this now you are going to know the kind of stories that DSS are cooking. That when they invade the Igboho's house, they came under attack. It is a lie. A complete lie. And I'm going to prove to you that the DSS lied. So this evening, I want you to watch again.
That we should ask, meaning that what the DSS did not work. And I was happy him to tell him the other time that DSS is inadmissible. So,
Mr. Chairman,
should we take your own or we should take his own?
Mr. Chairman,
we should take both.
Okay.
Not happen at the same time in two different locations.
Okay.
Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, sir.
This is a typical example of how Nigeria is. Something happening, same place, but two different narratives. Right there, this is not like the superior officer came before him. This is not like they went to interrogate him in his office and this junior officer now come there to tell. Both of them sitting right side by side in the same room, lying against each other. And these are the people handling the affair and trusted Nigeria affair on them. Security of life and properties of people on them. They kill at will to maintain Nigeria. Now, I want to now tell you what the DSS did is on the Igboho's house. A lot of you don't know. One moment. I want you to watch DSS man. The one they call Afunanya. Listen to him.
The team procedurally searched the house of Igboho. This was based, like I said, holding at the national headquarters of the Department of State Services, DSS Abuja, on a joint security operation carried out.
And let me tell you one thing. You see this man you are looking at. You see what this man you are looking at. He is an Igbo man. His name is Afunanya. And he is the spokesperson of the Department of State. The Criminal Department of State called the DSS. He is the spokesman of the DSS. And he is the spokesman of this criminal syndicate called the DSS. Now, I want you to look at his mode of dressing. He is not appearing there with Tishiago as an Igbo man. He is not appearing there with Abada, Abada, not Abada, because he's in Abada now. Abada as an Igbo man. He is not appearing there with the red cap as an Igbo man. He has to appear like a Fulani man, because that is the only time he thinks he is serving Nigeria. He can't come there with Isiago to address, to give this press statement. He can never be proud of his origin, his tribe, his nation, but he has to be dressing like a Fulani man. Look at the cap. Look at the cap. The hat is like We are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And Alenora Okoro, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. You know, I have asked you people to stop giving me super chat. I have appealed that you all stop giving me super chat. And again, you people know they hear. I've been asking you people to stop giving me super chat, but you know they hear. Alenora Okoro, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. All right, we're gonna come back because we had some network issue, and we are going to continue from where we stopped. But I was telling you about the dressing and the outfit of this man called Afunanya. And I want you to understand the level of impunity, inferiority complex that is going on within the security, within the security institution, the security section of the Nigeria state, that they are Fulanizing everything. It is the Fulanization, and they are Fulanizing everything. They are Fulanizing it. They are Fulanizing everything. The Fulanization of this security apparatus, the Fulanization of every department is that you must have this kind of outfit, you know, to be able for them to regard you as an obedient servant, and for you to be regarded as a patriotic person. You know, this is the problem. This is the problem. So I want you to take a look at it. He cannot appear there with Ishiago. He cannot appear there with other mode of dressing that represent the Biafra or represent Igbo culture or Igbo nation. He cannot do that, because anytime he does that, they are going to sack him from this. They are going to demote him or he become a suspect of Biafra supporters. So thank you very much, Jesus Christ of Nazareth Church. Thank you for your support. This is a church channel watching and supporting this program and this particular page. Thank you very much for supporting us and your super chat. I don't know. I said, please, can you all stop the super chat and let us, please, Adebeguna. Let us continue so that we will not bring witches and wizards on the program before they will begin to say Samanepa is making money with super chat. Okay? All right, let us continue. I want you all to listen.
On the 1st of July at Ibadan, Oyo State, in the early hours, about 10:34 hours to be precise, today, 1st July 2021, a joint team of security operatives raided the residence of Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, Ashoka, Ibadan, Oyo State. This was based on intelligence that he has stockpiled arms in the place. On approach to the residence, the team came under heavy gun attack by...
Did you hear that? On approach to the place, the team came under heavy gun attack. Harry Wanguma, thank you very much for the super chat. The more super chat, the better. We trust you. Thank you very much for that. On approaching the place, they came under heavy attack. First of all, as an intelligence officer, how can you be approaching a compound, approaching a private residential area of an individual, and because of that, you come under heavy attack? It is not possible. It is not possible. What do you mean by approaching? What do you mean by approaching? Approaching means, in this case, that as they were driving and we were entering the street where Sunday Igboho's house is, and as they are approaching the place, people started firing at them. That is approach. Well, you cannot be jumping fence into somebody's compound, open fire and start while they are asleep. And then you say, as you are approaching, how do you approach the house? How do you approach a fenced house? I want to ask you, how do you approach a fenced house? So the Igboho's house is fenced. Thank you very much for Raf Chiamaga TV. Raf Chiamaga TV, thank you very much for a super chat. Thunder, fire, devil. Deserve everything. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. So how do you approach a house? Somebody say YouTube is mute. YouTube cannot be mute, please. YouTube cannot be mute. Check your system, please. How can you approach a house that has fence? Fenced and the people are sleeping, or the people were sleeping inside. Rosaline Eke, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Who cares, Simon? We all know how to freedom of Mazin and the Kanu Biafra. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Now, after that, they claim they came under attack. You cannot come under attack while you approach house. You must have intruded. And even the intruder, while people are still asleep, you can't claim to have come under attack with the kind of narrative given here. I want you to listen to the narrative.
9 men suspected to be Igboho's guys.
Listen to how many people that we are attacking.
Heavy gun attack by 9 men suspected to be Igboho's guys. 6 of them were armed with AK-47 gun.
You see, they claim that they came under attack by 9 men. 9 men suspected to be Sunday Igboho's gang. 9 men suspected to be Sunday Igboho's gang. They came under attack. Africa Confidential, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Now, and they say that these 9 men suspected to be Sunday Igboho's house, they came under attack. And 6 of them were using AK-47. 6 of them were using AK-47. 3 of them were using pump action. I want you to listen to it. I didn't say it. Listen. Listen.
And 3 others with pump action rifle.
Now let us listen to it again.
With 8 of them were acted to be Igboho's guys. Heavy gun attack by 9 men suspected to be Igboho's guys. 6 of them were armed with AK-47 gun and 3 others with pump action rifles. In the course of the exchange, 2 of Igboho's armed men were gunned down, while the rest were subdued and arrested.
Listen to that. In the course of this action, 2 of Igboho's men were gunned down, while others were subdued and arrested. Thank you all, Eze Mwa Ubajiego, for your super chat. Pre for your super chat. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Eze, thank you for your super chat. I want you all to pay attention to this.
Only one operative who was shot by the assailants on his right hand sustained injury.
Only one operative who were shot by the assailant sustained injury. Now, what even, something that baffles me here, how can you call somebody you invade his house? Wait now. How can you call somebody you invade his house? And let's even assume that somebody opened fire from Sunday Igboho's house. Let's even assume that. Now, you turn around to call them assailant. Who is supposed to be assailant here? Is it the one that intruding? Is it the invader or the person defending himself is going to be assailant? I don't understand. Do you understand? He said that one of the officers sustained injury by the gunshot from the assailant. How can you invade somebody's house with gun and bullet, and you started raining bullet, and the person decided to defend himself with either bullet or another gun, and then you turn around to call the person assailant? That is the same lie the custom officer was telling. So what I'm telling you now is because there is nothing to show that whole story. So the same lie you just listened to that custom officer is the same lie the DSS is cooking and selling to Nigeria and to the world here. You can imagine how they wrote this statement. They turn around now, Sunday Igboho's visitors or the residents of that house has become assailant. Meanwhile, it was supposed to be the DSS that are supposed to be called assailant because they are invading privacy of Sunday Igboho. Uninvited, without court order. They invent there with gun and ammunition. They open fire, kill, destroy. And they turn around and say the people who were sleeping peacefully in their house have become assailant. This is unbelievable. And let me tell you, this can never, ever, ever change until Nigeria is disintegrated. More worse story and scenario will be coming out from Nigeria until Nigeria is gone. Until the Nigeria is gone. I want you to listen.
He has, however, received medical attention and is very stable. Afterwards, the team procedurally searched the house of Igboho and subsequently recovered the following items amongst others. 7 AK-47 assault rifles, as you can see on display.
You see that? 7 AK-47 assault rifle. 7 AK-47 assault rifle. If 7 AK-47 assault rifle was in Sunday Igboho's house, what are the people doing with pump action? Let me say, what is the one person doing with pump action? What are you going to do with pump action? This is to show you it is a lie. Complete lie. Complete lie. Because if you are in Sunday Igboho's house, where you see people coming to kill you, and you have access to AK-47, are you going to leave AK-47 and take pump action? Are you a stupid person? Are you a stupid person? Of course, no stupid person will do that. You leave AK-47 and you take pump action to shoot people that have automatic machine gun. Listen, I want you to watch.
3 pump action rifles, they are also there. 30 fully charged AK-47 magazines.
You see that? 30 fully charged AK-47 full loaded magazine. Full loaded magazine. They are displaying. And they come to say somebody is using pump action. They come to say somebody is using pump action. I am asking you, does this make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? I want you to use your common sense. I for not talk about this super chat. I should have just kept quiet like before. This one I mentioned super chat. Everybody, I know some people are very angry. They want to provoke these witches and wizards. Thank you very much. Alozia Owa EA Life for your super chat. We appreciate it. And all the people that I did not mention, for example, African Continental, Alozia and Co. I have not mentioned all of you. So thank you very much. Now, but I want to ask you, does that make sense? If you have fully loaded 30 magazine for AK-47 and somebody is, the person decide to carry chakapum, pump action. Chakakum, chakakum, chakakum. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That is why I first of all play the video of the custom officer. So for you to know how the Nigerian government concoct lies against all the separatists, according to how they call them, and they are turning blind eye on the people that are terrorists. That is why that America congressmen and the American people are waking up now. Because they have had enough. We have exposed them. So my point here is that if Sunday Igboho have anything like that, nobody in his house will leave AK-47 and go for chakapu, pump action. Chi Grace, thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Open mind. Thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Thank you for your super. I may not have time to read your messages and all that. Thank you very much. I want you to watch again. Let us see the amount of ammunition, amount of, the displayed that come from Sunday Igboho's house. Now watch.
5,000 rounds of 7.62 mm ammunition.
5,000 rounds.
5 cutlasses. 1 jackknife. 1 penknife.
Akoko.
2 pistol holsters. 1 binoculars. A wallet. Containing $5 US in $1 denomination.
Yes.
Local and international driver's licenses in his name.
Akoko. All these things you are hearing, all these things they are listening here, all these weapons is just to give the dog a bad name because they have killed people in his house, and they need to to justify the killing. They need to justify the killing by presenting something that they have seized from criminals or what they have from their armory. Nigeria is a place they don't give account. They don't give account of their armory. Who is checking it? Who is checking it? Is it not Fulani? Who is in charge of the DSS armory? Oh my, these people don't know how bad Nigeria is. Do you know that all the weapon you see here was the weapon they just go to their armory and bring out and display? Because as they were displaying that thing, Nigeria as a corrupt country, nobody will go to the armory where they took them to go and check and do supervision. Let us see whether everything, every weapon and this thing here is complete. Nobody don't do that. They are in charge. And remember, it is not this is a war against the division of Nigeria. So they are going to do everything, even if care is not taken. They can bring an aeroplane and say Sunday Igboho is using this aeroplane to bring arms. Thank you very much, Classic Queen B, for your super chat. We appreciate you. So what I have come to tell you now is that everything you see here were completely lies. Complete lie. Complete lie. Yes, of course, I'm going to come to the native doctor part of it. The native doctor part of it. And they are not giving account of the native doctor.
Cards. A German residence permit number Y02N6K1NY bearing his name, 2 whistles, 50 cartridges, 18 walkie-talkies, 3 voodoo charm jackets or traditional body armor, 2 laptops, 1 Toshiba, and 1 compact, and his international passport and those of many others are displayed there. Further exploitation and forensic analysis of these items and others are ongoing.
Forensic. He said forensic analysis. Well, how do you do forensic analysis? Have anybody done forensic analysis to ascertain how the open fire started in Sunday Igboho's house, leading to gruesome murder of 2 people there? Have anybody done that? Nobody done that. But they want to conduct forensic analysis on items they are presenting themselves. Even the charms there were not, all of them were not from Sunday Igboho's house. All the champs you see there were not from Sunday Igboho's house. So who have conducted forensic analysis to ascertain how Sunday Igboho, people in Sunday Igboho's house, open fire or against the DOS at the late hour, ungodly hour of the midnight? Nobody. They have not come to give you data forensic analysis, right? Let me tell you how forensic analysis are done. They have not come to tell you, let us check the shell of the bullet recovered from Sunday Igboho's house. And let us check the shell that the DSS are presenting to the public to see whether they have acquired this bullet from the same place. Whether Sunday Igboho is now using Nigeria Security Agency bullet. They have not done that. That is part of forensic analysis. Have anybody done that? The answer is no. Let us also check the house of Sunday Igboho to see where the bullet came from and how the bullet penetrated the walls and all that, to be able to ascertain from which angle the bullet started coming from. Is it outside the gate? Is it within the compound? This is what we call forensic analysis. You condone the whole place and you begin to analyze how the bullet were flying, whether this bullet came from outside the gate or from the compound. And the angle of the bullet on the wall will tell you from where the bullet comes from, whether the bullet was fired inside the compound of that Sunday Igboho or from outside the gate. Nobody have done that. So how would you know? How would you believe? And how would you agree that actually people opened fire as they were approaching them? So if the gunshot was fired, part of the gunshot from inside the compound, there is also an interpretation for that. And if it was fired from outside the compound, there is also an interpretation for that. And then what you should be looking at now, from what angle did the people outside the compound fire that bullet, and is there anybody, is it, from that angle, do you think that somebody should be there carrying gun in that particular position? Is it possible? If the bullet hit the wall as a result of just shooting the building, that also have interpretation of its own. It is part of a strategy, overwhelm the place. And that was exactly what happened. They want to kill everybody in that compound. They want to kill Sunday Igboho. The idea is to come and kill Sunday Igboho. And that was why they came with 3 native doctors. And I'm going to tell you how the native doctor, what the role they played. I'm going to tell you how this attack took place. Because our intelligence, we have gathered enough intelligence on this. Well, let us listen to this man.
You may wish to note that aside the items recovered from the building, about 13 suspects, including 12 males and 1 female, were arrested and brought to Abuja. While 1 suspect is being profiled, the 12 paraded here are, please, can we see the suspects, please? Hello?
You can imagine.
It's okay. Are they all? Are they all? Okay. These 12 suspects paraded before you are Nigerians and indeed the world are Abdullah Latif Oye Ofeyabe.
So what they are trying to tell you now is that these are faces of people who were shooting at them. These are faces of people, innocent people. Innocent people. Innocent people who were shooting at them. Innocent people who were shooting at them. Maria Chukuma, thank you for your super chat. Simon, continue to soldier on. We are solidly behind you. Your work is marvelous in our eye. We love what you are doing for Biafra restoration. Remain blessed. Thank you very much, Maria Chukuma. I really appreciate you for your super chat. Now, there is something I want you to understand. Let me now give you a story of how they invaded on the Igboho's house. This is going to be very interesting. I don't want to mention those behind today. I do not want to call the Obas that facilitated the invasion of Sunday Igboho's house. Not today. But I'm going to play a video. I'm going to play a video. That video is in Yoruba language. Before I go forward, I want you to understand that when the DSS left Abuja, the people that went to Sunday Igboho's house didn't know where they were going. The people that went to attack Sunday Igboho's house did not know where they were going. Fulani planned it very well. So what did they do? They went to Ekiti State to pick up a woman, a native doctor. They went to Osun State to pick up 2 male native doctors. And Oba, one of the Oba in Osun State, the one they called Olu, what is Olu of Owo or something, is one of them. There is a very important person, Olu of Owo. There is one important person that I will not mention today, because it will shock the entire Yoruba nation. But the question I have to this man is, what have he changed? The invasion of Sunday Igboho's house, have he changed anything? Do you think it has changed something? It has not changed anything. It has only worsened the situation. And I know you are regretting it today. At least if you are not regretting being part of the conspiracy, now you will still regret it. They went to Osun State to bring 2 native doctors. The people that came from Abuja didn't actually know where they were going. They went there, and there is a DSS woman who probably is the native doctor, or maybe he is a strong woman or something. That woman was the one who led the operation. They entered Sunday Igboho's house after they have shot and destroyed everything. They entered his house. The DSS woman was the one who knew everybody. She knew everybody in Sunday Igboho's house. And she was pointing at them. She was pointing at individually. She was calling the names of the people. In fact, She knows everybody in that compound. That is why it is always very important to know your enemy. The enemies within, the people you feel that you know, the people you feel that you are close to, or maybe you know some people in the police, or you know some people in the DSS, and you think they are going to stand for you. But at the end of the day, there will be the one to betray you. The woman knows Sunday Igboho very well. The woman also knows everybody. Everybody around Sunday Igboho. Knows them by face, knows them by name, identify them, and she was in the lead. In fact, they gave her some charm. She was the one pointing them. Why the native doctors were also stepping up the game. I am telling you today that it took 3 native doctors to invade Sunday Igboho's house, to give them the heart, the mind, because they got the backing of Oba, some of the Oba, about 6 of them. About 6 of the Obas. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Now, after the operation, when they have killed people in Sunday Igboho's house, they took them. They took the people you saw in this video. Part of the people that night, they went to Ekiti State. They dropped the native doctor, the woman native doctor there. The other 2 native doctors from Osun State, they went back to where they come from. And then after that, some people are giving statements. Some people can now give press statement telling you how they warned Sunday Igboho. Some people came and they are giving press statement how they warned Sunday Igboho of what is coming. You wouldn't know the role they play. Let me play this video. Let me play this video. For those of you who understand Yoruba, remember that when you started this struggle, the time I was busy exposing the Fulanis and the terrorists in Yoruba forest in those days, when I was busy exposing, when Oduduwa people start coming out, I told them that the time has come where you are going to disrespect some elders in your land. It is not an act of, we know that Yoruba culture is different, but this is a fight for survival. The time has come when you are going to disrespect a lot of people if you want to get your freedom. Because those people you call your leaders can never ever defend you. They can never defend you. I want you to watch this.
Tamari, ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti fi tọmọdé bọ nǹkan, mo ti lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ olórí orílẹ̀-èdè wa, Muhammadu Buhari, tí a ti tẹ́ pẹpẹ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. adẹ̀gbà níyànjú ọmọ wa ní ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní ká gbà nímọ̀ràn pé kó dákẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n kò gbọ́ àwọn èèyàn kó sí lórí èmi ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbogbo wa bí mo ṣe kúrò lọ́dọ̀ ààrẹ tó ń gbà náà mo pe gbogbo àwọn àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire mo lè gbà mọ̀ pé kó ní sùúrù ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire máa jó lọ owó ẹ̀yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yìn wọ́n sá oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ ló sọ ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ wa náà ni Olódùmarè ní ìdáríjì lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ àti dáríjì kálí ti bọ́rọ̀ sí wa lẹ́nu ni ọmọ ẹni kò kí ń ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀ ká fi ilẹ̀ sídìí ẹrù ọmọ ẹni ní àwa náà gbìyànjú pẹ̀lú ibi tó wà ṣùgbọ́n èèyàn kan ò jẹ́ àwádé ta ló máa ń bá ìjọba jà ọpọlọ ni fún máa gba ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ìjọba kì í ṣe nípa ariwo ọpọlọ ni tí o bá lè tí wọ́n ní ajá tó bá lè lẹ́yìn dandan ló máa pa ọ̀bọ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ń bá mọ̀ ti pọ̀ jù àwọn àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire tó bá fi tí wọ́n ṣe kó yé bú àgbà mọ́ gbogbo ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ọpọlọ ni ó yẹ kó ṣe èèyàn kan ò dídí pé ìwọ ló fẹ́ ja ìjà fún òmìnira ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ tọ̀ ní ọ̀nà kí a jókòó kí a sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olóṣèlú wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n lè má ṣe dáadáa o ṣùgbọ́n àwọn olóṣèlú ṣe síbẹ̀ àwọn tó ń ṣe òṣèlú aláti kọ́kọ́ jókòó pẹ̀lú wọn lẹ́sẹẹsẹ gbogbo kìíní ṣùgbọ́n.
Now, I know a lot of people don't understand what he's saying, but let me just give you, for those who understand Yoruba, what he was saying in a very simple term. Do you know what he said? He said, I warned Sunday Igboho after meeting Buhari, but he didn't listen. He said, he went to meet Buhari, and after meeting Buhari, he warned Sunday Igboho, but he didn't listen. Now I want to ask you, is that what should be coming from a highly placed and respected traditional ruler in Yoruba land? On somebody who took his own life, put his own life on the line to defend the land against the external invasion and the killings going on in Yoruba land. Is it what the Oba, the Oni of Ile-Ife represent? I don't want to go far on this, but the day I'm going far is coming, when I'm going to list the people that were behind. That is something I'm waiting for, when I'm going to list the people that connived and even suggested which native doctor to go to in order to have the impetus to invent Sunday Igboho's house. But the question I want to leave with you today, as Oduduwa man, is this supposed to be comment coming from Oni of Ile-Ife? When Sunday Igboho's house has been invaded, people killed, and today there is nobody rising up against the upsurge that you are yet to see. Believe me, you don't know what is coming in a matter of weeks in Yoruba land. I just want you to just watch and see how Fulani are going to spring up in different parts of forest in Yoruba land. Go and mark it today. You know, I have done it before. I have said this thing before and they happen. Whenever I come to talk about Yoruba people, it is not a joke. It is not a joke. Well, it is not a joke. Take it very serious. very seriously. In the next few weeks, you are going to be shocked. What is going to be going on in Yoruba land? I'm telling you right now that just in one forest, there are over 800 terrorists that have just entered Nigeria. They are there in Yoruba land, in your forest. The question now is that when Sunday Igboho's house were invaded, people killed and all that, is this supposed to be the comment coming from number one? I don't know, is he number one ruler of Yoruba land? Is it the highest king in Yoruba land? This is the Oni of Ile-Ife. Is it the highest king? It should be, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it the Alafin of Oyo? Whichever way. But anyway, is it the kind of comment coming from him is that when I went to visit Buhari, I came back and I warned Sunday Igboho, but he didn't listen to me. There are other things he said, but this is the message he tried to pass across to Yoruba people. His message was that I warned Sunday Igboho, I went to meet Buhari, I warned Sunday Igboho, he did not listen to me. Now let me tell you, when this native doctor entered there, when the native doctors entered Sunday Igboho's house, do you know what they did? They even told the DSS to arrest a cat. Now, they arrested the cat. As I was hearing the Afunanya giving account of the item and the people they arrested, I did not hear him to give account that they also arrested a cat. Now, the question is, why did they omit that they arrested a cat? Why? Do you know why? Okay, 2 cats. All right. Alena Kata, 2 cats. Do you know why they arrested a cat? Because they believe that one of the cats is Sunday Igboho. Now, another question I want to ask you is, why didn't the DSS give account that they arrested a cat? If the cat is so important, according to the native doctors that they took with them to Sunday Igboho's house, if a cat is very, very important, why didn't they give account that in these items and the human beings they arrested cats? But you know what? They probably may have killed those cats, thinking that one of them must be Sunday Igboho, so let us kill him. That is the reason why they are not giving you the account of the cat here. So that in case, if Sunday Igboho, they didn't see him again, that because he died through turning to a cat, and they killed the cat, so if they didn't see him again, let it be that he has disappeared. And for not mentioning that they have cat with them, it means that everything they said here cannot be trusted. Now let me tell you, before you think that we are lying, don't say that we are lying, because this is now official press statement from the DSS. So the news of the cat is authentic, okay? Is authentic because at the beginning they didn't know what to do, so the news somehow went viral. Now I want to let me show you this. One moment.
Engage in activities that will overwhelm the state. But what are the relevant questions in this regard? One dimension of the story is that even cats were arrested from Sunday Igboho's house because those cats were considered suspicious. That they could be part of the separatist secessionist agenda. And I was wondering why the Nigerian state will not just arrest human beings, but will also arrest cats. Now, the Department of State Services...
Dimension to that.
The State Department the Department of State has not accounted for those camps in the reports that was given by Dr. Afunaya. And then what was all that drama about the destruction of property? Is that part of the mandate of the state? I know they can hide under the fact that there was a shootout, but the other camp, the Sunday Igboho camp, is presenting that as a deliberate attempt, not just to apprehend, but also to destroy this place. What do you think of that Gestapo style that was adopted? You see,
that is the point I am trying to make. They have not accounted for the cat. Okay? They have not accounted for the cat. And I have just told you the reason why they have not accounted for the cat. And the reason they cannot account for the cat is that probably they have killed the cat. Because the mission was to come and assassinate Sunday Igboho. So them coming to take the two cats, or how many cats that were taken from his house, is to kill those cats, thinking that they have killed Sunday Igboho. That was why they didn't give account of the cat. And, they're coming to say, okay, we see the cat, but we have killed the cat. Because if they are afraid that if, for example, because they didn't know where Sunday Igboho, how Sunday Igboho escaped, and they didn't know where he is, they didn't know what happened, whether he was there or not. So, for the fact that the native doctor told them to take the cat, they took those cats. Now, after taking the cat, they probably must have killed the cat. Or maybe the native doctors may have taken the cat with them to go and put Sunday Igboho in their shrine. So, and for that reason, they refused to come and acknowledge and give account of those cats they took from Sunday Igboho's house, because their mission was to kill him. Now, I want to ask you, is this the country you want to be part of? Is this the country you want to be part of? Is it the country you want to be part of? It didn't end here. I want to also, one moment. One moment. Now, I want to there is something I would have exposed to you people this evening. But it is not time yet. It is not time. That day that I'm going to mention the name of the Obas and how they connived to make sure they give a blessing to the invasion of Sunday Igboho's house. The day I'm going to make that exposition, I will bring this thing I wanted to show now. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show it today. I'm not going to show it. On this note, we are going to tell you what we are doing tomorrow. Tomorrow exposition, we are bringing to you, when we say that Biafrans, that all politicians are Biafra, we know what we are doing. We are not just saying it. Tomorrow, I will bring to you how Ojus Okalo, how Chris Ngige, and all bunch of them invited King Ibe to come and advocate for the dissolution of Nigeria. Don't miss that program tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will expose how Chris Ngige, Ojus Okalo, and all of them invited King Ibe to come and advocate for the dissolution of Nigeria, because they are not man enough to say it. They are not man enough, so they have to invite him. If you want to watch tomorrow how King Ibe came to the event, invited by Ojus Okalo, Chris Ngige, and all of them, to come and be a voice to them for the dissolution of Nigeria, I want you to hook up to our program tomorrow. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Very, very important. Very, very important. Invite everybody. Tell everybody by tomorrow we are exposing how Ojos Okalo, Chris Ngige, and all of them invited King Ibe to come and advocate for renegotiation of Nigeria and advocating for the dissolution of Nigeria. And because they cannot do it, somebody say, King Ibe say, Nigeria unity is not negotiable. When did he say it? Yes, Silva Edo. But King Ibe has said that Nigeria unity is not negotiable. All right. So tomorrow, if you want to know how these people, what happened, how they invited King Ibe, and because they don't want to say it by themselves, because they don't have the balls, because they don't want to go through what nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho is going through. They are inviting the Northerners to come and tell us what is his name. Is he a Northerner? King Ibe, is he a Northerner? I don't know. Anyway, but they are inviting people to come and start making comments on about the renegotiation of Nigeria and the dissolution of Nigeria if possible. So if you want to be part of that program tomorrow, don't miss it. I'm going to announce what time is going to be and all that. Thank you very much, Elena M, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Good in his younger generation of Yorubas and woke. The game this Oni is playing is exactly how their forefathers played our Biafran forefathers, which is why we are in this mess with Fulanis today. Exactly, I agree with you. But of course, why I played that video and the exposition I've made today is for Yorubas to think and ponder on those things I've said today. Is this thing this Oni of Ile-Ife said what he should say as a traditional ruler in Yoruba land? With what Sunday Igboho have done, the fight to defend the Yoruba land and what it landed him to, and the fight for freedom of Yoruba people, is this thing he said what he should be saying? That after meeting Buhari, I came and I won Sunday Igboho, and he did not listen. Thank you very much for being part of this program. We'll continue tomorrow and other exposition follows. Remember, Biafra people, the Biafra is our destination and nothing is going to stop us. A lot of people are asking me to make comment on something. I'm not going to comment on that particular thing now. It is not yet time to comment on that. On this note, I say thank you all. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Ambazonians. May God bless all of you that are working tirelessly. And I sent thank you very much. May God bless you too. May God bless all of you. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless nnamdi Kanu. May God bless ESN. May God bless every one of you. Sunday Igboho, wherever you are, may God bless you. May God bless all the agitators of Oduduwa Nation now. May God bless all of you. I love you all from here, and I say good night.